What?
If I get killed, I'll just start singing really copyrighted music so he can't say I'm dead.
Adventurers wanted.
Way.
Thank you for joining us for this hour. Just a couple of things before we start. Just to let you know, this performance, like all of the performances, is a relaxed performance. So that just means we've got a relaxed attitude to any sound or movement from our audience members, just for the benefit of anyone who might not be able to be still or silent throughout the duration of the show. If at any point you do want to pop out, feel free to head through the door at the back, grab some water or that, come back in whenever you feel ready. I'll be over here, so you can give me a shout if you need anything at all. We've got some audio loop headsets as well, so if you want to use those, again, just give me a shout. Lighting-wise, the lights should stay like this throughout. They have been going out, so if that happens, I will run and put them back on as quick as I can. But there'll always be light on the stage area, and there'll be some background music, but no live bands or anything like that at all. That's us. Over to you, Reese, for the next.
Thank you very much. My name is Reese Lord, and I am the Games Master for this hour, and all the way up to 10 o'clock. So, what is this? What are we doing? We are playing a tabletop role-playing game, and what that means are these wonderful, wonderful individuals around me play their own special and unique characters with their own personalities and special skills that they can use to influence the world. I, as the Games Master, control the rest of the world. I control their allies, the monsters they fight, the seas they sail upon, the islands they explore. So, don't get on my bad side. To catch you up, because we've got over 150 hours of backstory, I'll give you a brief synopsis. Our players are crew members on the Spirit of the Horizon, a scientific research vessel that was sent to investigate an island that seemingly appeared overnight. Whilst doing so, they awakened a great old god. Stealing a tablet from the island, reading it, casting a spell they didn't really understand, and taking the life of their captain, Sammy de Lasson, they are forced into a new reality, with new lands to explore, new species to uncover, new social structures to understand. The party's main mission is to get home, and they believe they can do this by recovering tablet pieces, which resemble the tablet from their homeworld. We pick up as they are deep within a mountain, accompanied by a Sariki prince. This Sariki are these dwarf-like scaled individuals. As we join our party, they are in the grips of combat with giant sharks. But before that, I'm going to give the players a chance to introduce themselves. So starting with my far right, tell us your name, tell us your character's name, and what they do on the ship. Problem, mate.
It's incredible Jamaican accent, you know.
Thank you. I am Emily. I will be playing Peanut, the halfling rogue, who's had a very, very, very bad day. He used to cook, but not anymore. I'm Chloe. I'm playing Relora, who's having probably a fractionally better day than Peanut, but still not great. So far today, she's been herself. She's been an octopus, and she's now coral.
I'm Eleanor. I'll be playing Skylar, who is a navigator aboard the Spirit of the Horizon and has been spending the past few days in this new realm having an existential crisis over the destruction of all of her charts in the shipwreck.
Oh, love those charts.
Okay.
I'm Chaz, and I'm Golan Height, who is the captain of the Spirit of the Horizon, who's actually having quite an alright day, to be fair. Newly off the booze, he's got a new pair of threads, he solved some puzzles, and then he was swept down a tunnel of water, but then was teleported out. So all in all, it's been quite a good day so far.
Okay, so, Skylar and Captain Golan, what were you doing on the ship before this point?
Now you see, Skylar, not all the charts were lost. You see, I've got a big map in my cabin.
We're not even in the same world anymore. They don't mean anything anymore.
Have you talked to our HR representative?
He's a zombie. Or is he anymore?
No, he's not a zombie anymore. He died, and then he was resurrected, so now he's just a regular person.
Oh, as you're in the grips of this conversation, the arcane tang fills your mouth. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end.
Oh, we're off.
There's a golden shimmer across your skin as there's a flash. You find yourself in a circular cavern. Right next to you, floating in mid-air, is Peanut. Beneath you, you see a water surface as you begin to fall.
Oh, good! I assume I have this water-breathing mask.
Yes, everyone would be kitted with a water-breathing mask. It was a gift from the Sariki.
Can I quickly put that on?
Yes. As you
What can I
hit
see?
the water surface, make a perception check. Both of you.
That is a 19.
19.
16.
All right. As you both fall and breach underneath the water's surface, you see the Sariki guard and the prince engaged in combat with these 4 giant sharks, which they are dealing with incredibly well, at which point you see them whack one around the nose and it begins to float towards the surface. You look down and you see a lump of coral just floating in the middle of the water, surrounded by 3 other giant sharks as another one's dead body begins to float towards the surface. Floating around the coral, you see multiple specks of blood. As we go into initiative.
Oh, for you, son!
Do
I'd like to rage! I'd like to rage before we go into initiative.
Sure.
I was just about to make an attack with my spiritual weapon,
Yes, you were.
which manifests in the shape of my mandolin.
Okay. So,
Oh, no,
you
we
look
just do
down,
it off
and
the
next to this floating piece of coral, which isn't attached to anything, which you know is a very odd thing for coral, appears this magical mandolin, at which point the hallucinatory train fades because they're both concentration spells.
Yeah, she doesn't remember things like that all that good. She did roll a 21 on attacking with the mandolin.
Excellent. So, you look down and the coral turns back into its Relora form as this... What colour is your spiritual weapon?
It's always like a kind of glowing yellowish golden light.
Okay. Gifted to you by Olmon, makes sense. This golden mandolin appears in the water, swings out towards one of the sharks. Roll damage for me.
It's just D8 plus modifier, yeah?
Yeah.
6.
6. It whacks one of the creatures in the side. You see as it has to shift its movement through the water. Okay, so.
Come on.
Back to the top of the round.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Peanut! You look down and you also see this going on. You see Renora circled by these 3 sharks.
How far is Peanut from the shark? Our shark.
At this point, around 15 feet away, which you would be able to reach with your movement, just.
And Relor's within 5 feet.
Yes.
Cool, I'm gonna shoot one.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
So you reach down with your short bow. Make your attack.
Oh!
I could halfling luck.
Halfling luck.
Halfling luck. That's not much better. That's a 14, I want to say.
14
Yeah.
will hit.
Sweet.
Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
roll
that's
one.
1d6 for the
1d6
short bow.
plus 4 for the short bow, and
And
7 more d6.
7, so 8d6 in total.
Yep.
Rogues.
Rogues, man.
25 damage as the arrow sinks in beneath this tooth-like scale mail that covers their whole bodies. You see as a small trickle of blood fills the water around it. So that was brings that up to
I'm also gonna put my thing.
yeah, brings up to there. Anything else you want to do with your turn? The captain is right next to you.
I'm gonna hide behind him.
Make a stealth check.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. It's 22 again.
22.
Yep.
You duck behind the captain, no one seemingly knowing you're there. Skylar.
How far away am I from the near shark?
Nearest shark is 15 feet beneath you.
Okay, I am also going to shot the shark then.
Excellent. Make an attack roll.
It's good.
That is good.
That's 26.
26 most definitely hits. Roll damage, so that's 8d6. Do you want some more d6? There's 4 there, so roll that twice.
Oh!
Maths.
Mass.
26.
So once again, you looking over and seeing what Peanut does, you repeat the same action. The bolt strikes down, hitting one of the creatures, dealing massive damage.
Come on.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do with your turn? You can also attempt to hide, much like Peanut.
I'm not going to hide, but I'm going to back up. My speed's 25, so can I back up by 10?
You can't go straight up, you'd hit the water surface. You can go along the water surface.
Yep, that's
Okay, so you swim along the water surface. Because you're swimming, your movement is halved. So you would be around 25 foot away from these sharks. Okay?
Yep.
Captain Golan,
Yes.
what would you like to
How
do?
many sharks are left?
3.
3. One looks quite damaged, right?
They all look damaged. One looks a lot more damaged than the rest. It currently has 2
Is that one?
short bow arrows dug into its side.
Is that the one surrounding?
All 3 are
The
surrounding Relora.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to swim directly to where Ballora is, like
Yep.
plonk down right in front of her.
Yep.
So that I'm like a bigger target in front of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit the damage one twice with my maul.
Okay. Make your attack rolls for me.
on.
At disadvantage.
What do you mean a disadvantage?
Underwater.
You're underwater. You can't swing a maul underwater the same way you can above land. Sorry, mate.
Reckless.
Straight roll.
That is a 15.
15 will hit.
Reroll the 2. That is, and I'm raging, so that's, oh god, so much mass. That is 13 on the first hit.
13 on the first hit.
Here comes hit number 2!
Okay.
And that's a natural 13 plus 9, which I assume
That will
hit.
most definitely hit.
Yeah. Reroll the 1 and the 2. That's a little bit better. That is plus, that's another 13, I think. That's
Excellent. How do you want to finish this shark off?
how do I want to finish the shark off?
Yeah.
Can I kind of whack it over the head to drive it to the bottom of this room, and then just put my foot on it and twist?
The bottom of this room is about 60 to 70 foot beneath you.
Oh wow! So I'm just literally halfway up
Yeah.
at this point.
Not even that, you're like 3/4 of the way up.
Alright, in that case, can I like knock it for 6, then sort of get over it and just choke the bastard out?
Of course, yeah. You come in with the first hit, striking it on the nose, stunning it for a moment. You take this moment of opportunity, bring the handle into the mouth, and just begin to pull. As you hear the crack echo through the water, this creature goes limp beneath your feet.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to, because I've heard that you can do this with sharks, to briefly bare my weapons at the sharks. That's a genuine biology thing.
Okay. Make an intimidation check at disadvantage.
How dare you? I used actual science.
Can I roll intelligence to see if Laura understands what that's meant to be?
Yeah, sure.
That is,
Oh, okay, 16. She probably does get what he's trying to
Yeah.
do.
He's trying to bare his teeth as an intimidation mode.
17.
17. They honestly don't care.
Yeah, can imagine they wouldn't.
Okay,
Worth a punt.
there are 2 of these creatures left.
Yes, and I've just gone, look at me.
Look at you. One is going to make an attack towards you with advantage because you did reckless.
I did reckless on his mate.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
doesn't matter.
To be fair, I was in combat with all 3 of them. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That would be a 28 to hit you.
I'll probably do it. Yeah.
You take 22 points of piercing damage, halved to 11.
Yeah, thank you.
Relora,
Yep.
the other one's going to come towards you, smelling your blood in
I
the
know
water.
we said. Oh, no. They're all there.
24 to hit.
Even me attempting to do cutting words underwater is pointless. So, yeah, that hits. The last
You
one
take
took out a lot.
22 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I'm not dead. That's alright.
Okay, as we go back to the top of the round, Peanut. You are floating in the middle of the water and your meat shield has swum down.
Yes, but he's with it.
Yes,
Sharks
they
swim
are
in a
both
shoot.
locked in combat.
5 feet thing is important. And he's the shark. Good God. Captain Luck again?
Halfling luck.
Sweet.
That's when
okay.
it's whenever. There's no limit.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is
that's
why I love halflings.
Yes, that's a 19 to hit.
19 will most definitely hit. Roll damage for me. 39.
They were amazing rolls. They were such good rolls.
I love it.
Peanut!
88
Air bump me, man.
Boom. With that, strikes into the creature's side. You see more blood begin to bellow out and fill the water. Skylar,
I should have asked this before. What's
Yes.
the range of my short water?
underwater is 30 feet. It is still within range.
Awesome, then I would like to take another shot.
Absolutely. Make your attack roll for me.
That's 26 again.
6. Pardon?
26 again.
26. Yeah, that'll hit. Absolutely.
Ooh!
36. How do you want to finish this creature off?
I would like to sink the arrow right between its eyes.
Of course you can. Seeing the top of this creature's head, seeing the two flecks of dark eyes that float there in the water, you line up your shot perfectly, releasing the arrow. It pierces the top of the head between the two eyes, which lines up perfectly with the top of the spinal column. As it just sinks in, the creature goes limp and begins to float towards the surface.
Oh, it's a little bad one.
So now there's no sharks around me, right?
There is one shark
Oh, there's one
engaged
left.
in combat with
The one with
you and Captain Golan.
Okay. It isn't my go.
Well, Laura, it is most definitely your go. As you look around, you see that the Sariki have completely dealt with their problem and are beginning to swim towards your combat.
Okay. Both my daggers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. Is the back of it face like? I just basically want to stab in the
It's
back.
circling you, but it's predominantly dealing with Captain Golan.
Okay. However, like she's not kind of thinking about exactly where in its body she is going to put these, but she just goes over to and then kind of try to drag them both through.
Okay, make both your attack rolls at once.
Oh gosh, 13,
Just hits.
18.
Both hit.
Yay.
Roll damage for me.
So that's
2d4 plus your dexterity modifier.
6. And that is, so that's 10 total, because I don't add for the offhand, do I?
You do not add.
I don't add for the offhand, so that's 10 total, and then I do, there's only one left, and I feel like I should try and do the best I can to hurt it. Spiritual weapon,
Okay, I'll allow it, yeah.
mandolin coming in as my bonus action.
Make your attack roll for me.
11.
11. It swings through the water. Has no effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Captain Golan,
Yes!
what would you like to do?
I'd like to hit it twice with my maul in a reckless fashion.
Go for it!
Yay! I have fun with you guys.
Yeah, you do. This is a fun
It's
game.
a fun game.
Skylar is very confused.
It's just been dropped into the middle of a pool of water fighting some
first-
sharks.
I assume the first one as an 11 will miss.
The 11 will miss.
That's a damn shame.
Such a crying shame.
That's a bit better. That's a natural 17 plus 9.
Will hit.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
There we go. Roll the 2. That's a little bit better. Plus 3 because I'm raging. Makes. Sorry. Let me just very quickly do some maths here. 17.
17. There. Okay, so the first strike goes through the water and you miss. You bring it up again, striking this creature on the nose, stunning it for a moment.
And again, bonus action.
No, not again.
What do you mean no?
You can't stop him taking the bonus action.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. Doesn't do anything. Like, this creature is about 5 times as long as you are. Okay. It comes in.
Come on.
Oh, a 26 hit you, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You take 22 points of piercing damage as once again, halved, the creature bites down on your shoulder. Peanut,
Oh dear,
What would you like to
brought me
do?
Down to only 119.
I'm gonna shoot again.
Make an attack roll for me, Peanut.
That's a.
I love
23.
Peanut.
That will most definitely hit.
Okay.
Roll your 8d8 worth of damage. Oh my goodness.
Nice! Sorry, double sixes. Double fours.
36.
How does Peanut want to finish off this last shot?
Yay!
Is his nose facing me? Is there
Yeah, the
right into its
captain's
nose.
maul has come up and the creature's nose has been forced
Yeah,
up.
just like right up its nose.
Right into its main sensory organ, because you see all these little porous holes in its nose. It strikes, and the creature writhes in pain as it doesn't know what happened, where this strike came from. As the blood fills the water and it floats to the surface once again, you are out of combat.
I neck a healing potion.
Go for it. Okay, the Sariki begin to make their way towards you.
Are they upset? I hope not.
No, they make it over towards you and they give you the OK symbol. Oh, Skylar, you're very confused. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
11.
21. 6.
Okay. 6.
No.
9.
Yeah.
Some of you look down and see that this room goes further down and there are multiple tunnels leading down. The prince is heading towards one stairway.
I suppose you should follow the prince, really.
Can I see the captain at this point? Are we still just...
Yes.
I'm waiting for him to make a move. I'm deferring to the captain. Sorry, I don't know why I did air quotes with my fingers down there when I said that. Deferring to the captain.
I'm probably going to follow the prince, to be honest.
Okay.
Seems like the most logical decision.
The Sariki are also making their way towards this stairwell. He waits for you at the very edge, looking up as you swim down. Peanut and Skylar, are you following? Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't want to. You shouldn't have a choice.
You can absolutely take the back. This pathway is only big enough for single file. So, who would like to go first as the prince makes his way down first, followed by his guard? Captain at the front,
I'll follow captain.
Relora,
Hiding behind.
Peanut, and
Peanut!
Skylar.
Peanut!
Can I roll a stealth check? I will not make a difference.
How many people get that reference?
Yeah.
The stairway continues down and down and down. You seem to be swimming down for about 5, 10, 20 minutes. It's disorientating being down there. There's very little light. As you keep on going down, you feel the pressure begin to build. Your ears pop. Eventually, you see a small light. As the Sariki manage to surface and find an air pocket leading out into this large cavern. You see multiple statues, tunnels, the remains of what seems to be a central hub.
Surfacing up.
Yeah.
Your Grace, I don't suppose you have any idea what this particular room is? Hello again, by the way.
This is the main community space of Staghorn. Once upon a time, bustled with activity and friendship. Now look at it. Broken. Beyond here lies the mines. After that, the throne room. And beyond that, the forge.
Forge? How can you have a forge under
Long ago,
the island is a volcano. Just put that
Yes.
Yeah.
long before the deluge, this place was dry. We had roaring fires. We had multiple brilliant craftsmen who would make the most divine weapons and armor. And now it's nothing.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself, and can I roll if necessary to do it stealthily, or performatively, so that no one notices I'm doing it?
The prince turns around. We will take a short rest here.
Yes.
If anyone needs to patch some wounds, then do so.
R'hllora decides this might be an opportune moment to sing a song of rest if they're actually going to get a short rest. Okay.
Spend some hit days, I
Yeah.
think.
After this, if anyone spends any hit die, you can roll an extra d10 to get stuff back.
Groovy.
Good enough for the rogues, they didn't take any damage.
Breathe, air again, break the surface and let yourself mend. The wounds can heal, the skin reseals. No more blood is spilled, even though there are other wounds that will never show. Somewhere inside. But hopefully, if you ignore them, they'll go away. They'll simply hide, so just breathe. I said she was getting into emo music in her cabin.
Yep.
She said, "Don't." So we get a D10 for the hit dice.
Yeah, as well.
Cool, groovy.
Okay. The Sariki are taking a short rest as well.
Hello, Captain.
Yes, Commander, can I help you?
Merely greeting you.
Excellent.
Hello, Skylar.
Hi. Can I roll a perception check to see why they're
If you're trying to gain understanding of people's emotions, it wouldn't be perception, it would be insight.
Cool.
Which I'm proficient in.
That's a 19.
19? There's some history right here. There have been
Words have been exchanged.
words have been exchanged.
Yes.
Do you two want to give a physically? How do you look?
What do you
would
mean?
give
As in
away your
body
emotions in your body language?
She's just kind of separate and defensive and not. She tries to make eye contact with him, I think, but
And
he's
you
not
will
giving.
fail. Yes,
Yeah,
you will fail
he's
in
not
your eye
giving it.
contact. I'll just be dragging my hand axe along the stone floor, just creating a bit of sparks, just sharpening it.
Yeah. But-
It's some of the back going slowly.
You might. I think with like a 19, you can probably guess that they haven't spoken face to face for a little while, and when they did, it wasn't pleasant.
Yes, I had to get a new desk put in my room afterwards.
Oh, and because she might have said this to someone, like if she's got drunk or something. He said he didn't give a tuppenny fuck about her.
Oh, did you
Drama.
really say that?
I did say that. Not to her face.
Yeah, but
You-
just while she was in earshot.
Yeah.
You cold fucking bastard, Chaz Redhead.
My parents are watching the stream.
Sorry. sorry, parent of Peanut.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Parents.
In an attempt to sort of break the tension and get over this awkward moment, then she's going to.
I'll
So,
break it.
Prince, what we're doing? Hi.
This is my ancestral home, Staghorn.
Oh. It's lovely.
It was once glorious. Now look at it.
It's oceanic.
Are you mocking me?
No, honestly, I promise. No, not at all. Sorry.
The captain said that your crew would help us clear it out of these shark-like individuals, the Reekoner.
Oh, good. So they were the bad guys, right?
They were just sharks.
Okay, I'm very confused.
No, the
I
Rakina
apologize.
were these. If I may step in, Skylar.
Of course.
The Rakina were some bad shark-like humanoids that we encountered when we first arrived in this land. Feels like a day and an age ago now.
Okay.
But
Is this why people keep coming back very wet?
Yes.
Okay.
There seems to be a lot of water going around, a lot of falling into water, which is, by the way, my coat is soaking. This is a new coat as well. It is soaking wet.
It can't be fixed, Captain. My sandwich couldn't be saved either.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Peanut. And thank you for the cake again, by the way. It was delicious.
if it makes you feel better, I'll leave my charts and the mulch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's no, it's okay.
well, this is clearly there's a lot going on.
Should we press on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Captain, can I ask your advice on something?
Certainly, Your Highness.
We expected this place to be crawling with Reckoner, but there's nothing. We haven't encountered a single one.
Yes.
We need large sharks and other monsters that hold in here and make it at home. Any thoughts?
Well, the way I see it, it's one of two things. Either they know we're here, and they're holed up preparing a trap, or, to use a sea life analogy, there's a bigger fish.
Oh,
Anything jumping to mind?
Nothing I'd want to entertain just yet.
What if it was like an underwater T-Rex?
I don't know if those exist, Peanut.
No.
No, I'm
Hemi.
in fact, I'm
mean,
not just, I'm sure that they don't.
there's a
I
turtle,
can't transform
there's a
into
giant
one, so I'm
turtle,
sure they're not a thing.
there's a huge
You'll be okay, Peanut.
I don't think
It
that's a
might
good
be
one to
here.
go by, honestly. But okay.
Even if there is, you have myself, you have Skylar, you have the captain.
And no sandwich.
Ha!
Oh,
Your Majesty, do you know any stories of a giant turtle? I'm just asking randomly.
yes. It is what the Reekoner worship.
Mm-hmm.
Kelahanu, I believe they call it.
No reason. Just keeping that fresh in the old brain box. Memories can be sensitive things.
I warn you, there are rumors that Kelahanu makes its lair here. I don't believe any of it. I think it's just all wives' tales, but I mean, still worth being careful.
Yes.
It would explain why there would be a Reckoner presence here.
Yes.
Should we move on? After all,
Absolutely.
I think that anyone who was wounded has been healed, and more than they would necessarily be were I not here.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready to go, Your Highness?
Absolutely. We continue down.
Wonderful. I'll be right behind you.
Men! And they enter the water. Once again, you continue down this spiraling corridor. The deep, dark water around you. Little to no light. The sound of the precious water around your ears. After a few moments, you see the faintest hints of light.
Do I see anything more with dark vision?
You see that the stairway has entered into a larger chamber. As you make your way, the prince stops. You see the fist cries up through the water as he signals for everyone to halt. He moves to the side, raises his finger to his lips. Can I get a stealth check from everyone?
17.
23.
29.
Oh, that's a nice stealth check.
8.
Good thing you're in the front then.
Right at the front, baby.
As the guards, as silently as they can in plate armor, make their way into this room, you all make your way in as well. In front of you, about 40 to 50 feet away, you see around 10 Reekener, all attempting to engage in combat with these 3 hooded individuals. Can I get perception checks from everyone?
Big 2-0, baby.
Oh, that's a nice roll right there, bud.
21.
6.
7.
This half of the table, you see this group of individuals. You see the 3 hooded individuals that they're engaged with. You see spells being thrown back and forth. You two get a better look underneath the hoods. You see these individuals, clearly Sariki, but where they would normally have beards, you see multiple tentacles. As they begin to swim away further down the passage, you see that each and every one of this mob of Reekener pursue them. They pay you no heed, as they don't know you're there. What would the party like to do?
I'd like to quietly make that noise to myself.
Of course.
Can I message the prince?
Yes.
Do you know who those people are? Who those things are?
I don't know. They look like acolytes or fanatics or some sort of cult.
I messaged the captain saying the prince doesn't know anything. He thinks they're cult members.
We should be careful. Stay out of my head.
You could cut the tension in the water with a knife. It's just that.
Oh.
Mummy and Dad
Like
are
a-
fighting
like a
right now, but
knife
we
through
still love you
water.
both.
The little halflings are just caught in the middle.
The prince.
I messaged him saying yes.
I'm starting to believe those Kalahanu stories more and more.
I look at the captain, but I don't message him anything.
I turn to the prince and I'm like,
You continue to make your way down. It is a large underwater room. You look to the sides and you see the beginnings of what those weapon racks that you're so used to seeing just strewned across the side of the ship that hold your swords, shields and spears for the marines lie there, empty.
And there are ones. They're not just like
They are
they look like
they are
they
similar.
are. Okay.
They look very similar, but these appear to be made of coral.
Okay. Sorry.
and they're empty, did you say?
Yep. You look around and you start to see floating body parts. As you make your way further into the darkness, they become more and more and more. As you begin to see tentacles shift from the darkness. Thank you.
Can I determine the species of these butterflies?
Make a medicine check or a nature check.
9.
They look particularly fish-like, and they resemble that of the Reekener you just saw.
Considering the last time I saw body parts scattered about, can I make a wisdom saving throw?
Absolutely.
Thank you. That was a 17.
How would this sight affect you?
The tinnitus in my ears would come back very, very briefly.
As you make your way further in, you see that there are multiple of these Reekener that have been ripped apart. You see these large, floating, they're almost gliding through the water, but they are gigantic jellyfish. You look at their tentacles, and ensnared in them are multiple Reekener, all dead, slowly being devoured by these creatures. And in the center, you see a large black conch shell, and the 3 hooded figures standing around it. You see a faint glow from their hands as the shell cracks open. You see a large yellow eye appear, and with the faintest crackle, you see some blue energy emanate. One tentacle slides out, then the other. As you hear echoing in your ears, I have been awakened.
Cave of Wonders.
Stealth.
Okay, so
Can we stealth away from Dr. Claw?
Can we hide immediately? Well, the last time we tried to stealth.
can I get stealth checks then from everyone?
21.
Oh, actually, that's not bad. 17.
So
31.
21.
18.
17.
you all make your way to the edge of the room, finding cover behind whatever rock or crevice you can. But
Oh.
still,
Sorry, I apologise. I'm such a traitor.
then you're great. You're great. Finding cover behind whatever rock or crevice you can, you look into the center as more of these tentacles spill out of this shell. You hear the crackle of electrical energy.
How long has it been since we appeared in that circular room?
It has been around 2 hours.
Since we had the short rest. God damn it, okay. We're
Can
no
I
longer
get a
resistant.
Constitution saving throw from everyone?
Oh, now I roll bad. Hmm.
Oh, thank God, 19.
With my +7, that is 11.
11?
19.
Laura, you take 14 points of electrical damage. The rest of you take 28.
28, yeah.
Uncanny dodge.
As you look out at these
Oh.
Kraken priests.
Does uncanny dodge work?
No, unfortunately not.
I'm sorry, invasion is what I meant to say.
Evasion only works with dexterity saving
Oh,
throws.
right.
As they are stunned in the water, the tentacles begin to wrap around them and squeeze as you see the hoods fall back, the tentacles that replace their beards shrieking out in pain.
I javelin that eye so hard.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, God.
Shall we not attack the eldritch monstrosity?
She hasn't said that out loud. She also hasn't said it in your head.
Yes, good. Wow. I'm so mad at you.
I only wanted to fix you.
23.
23.
Yeah.
You throw.
No.
It's out of range.
What do you mean it's out of range?
What's the throwing distance on the javelin?
It's 30 to 90.
2060.
Underwater.
And you're underwater, so it can only do its minimum distance. As it lands short, and digs into the sand beneath this creature. You look as these priests are thrown through the water, as they are flinged. One of them remains, and you see out of the crack a beak-like maw appear as it is swallowed down into this creature's gullet. At which point, we enter initiative, as you hear in your heads once more. More things to play with. And that's where we're going to end this hour off. I'm going to hand back over to our SM for our outro spiel.
Thank you so much for joining us for this hour of Adventurers Wanted. Please do feel free to come back later here. It's 250 hours altogether, so you're here until the very end of the Fringe, every day except Thursday and Friday this week. So we're doing 10 to 3 and then 5 to 10 every day. You can come and watch again, or if you do want to play, you can book your player tickets either downstairs at box office or on the Sweet website, so get on it. We are streaming on twitch.tv/Adventurers Wanted and tweets in @Adventurers 250. So follow us for definitely come back. I will pass over to these guys to do a wee quick plug on some shows.
Hello there. I'm in a sketch comedy double act. We're called Dirty White Boys. Our show is called Stupid. It's a very fast-paced, turbocharged Morecambe and Wise style sketch show. It's on every day at Just the Tonic at the Caves on Cowgate at 9:20 p.m. Come along. It'll be a best way to finish off your Sunday.
I'm going to quickly plug a show. I'm not working on it, but a very wonderful person is. It's called Jamie Saves the World. It's at Barbados, and it's at 9:15. And if you like kind of ridiculous, epic stories and incredibly nerdy, geeky things, then go and see that. Do you want to plug?
Yeah, I have a DeviantArt channel, OA Rackaberry. It's OARACHBAERI. I should change that. Anyway, I draw D&D characters and do commissions, so if you're into that, check it out.
Woo! Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, and that's it. We'll see you in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, sorry.